Stephen Stearns' parents live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Northport.
Hmm.
Isn't that where what's his name's parents live too? Brian Laundrie?
I can't remember.
I thought so, but I could be wrong. But I thought they were from Northport too.
We are live. Hello, hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. From Lisa
There's
D.
anybody in here, hello. I'm trying to clean up my browser real quick, and then I'm going to
Okay.
get in and fix the chat. And then we should be good there. Get into the live on YouTube. If I can remember how. I remembered how, yay!
You're amazing.
I just just got back from a doctor's appointment, so I was hoping I got here in time. Hi, Carol Clark. Hope you're doing good today. Okay, I think I'm set. So what are you going to do today, Lise?
I don't know. I'm still having trouble with my sewing machine, but maybe I'll sit at the machine and see if I could try to fix it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to turn my face camera off so I can get more of us on the screen. Jackie's with us. Lisa D's with us. Let's see. What did I just do?
You know what I'll do first? I gotta load the dishwasher. Maybe I'll throw the soup together that I wanted to make. I'll do that first.
Okay. Well, if you guys turn your camera on, let me know so I can highlight you. Hi, Lucy J. Hey, Sandy Law.
Why isn't that working?
Hello, just a Mom Mezio. I think we got wires crossed somehow. I usually moderate for Florida, but she's gone live, and same time I had scheduled to go live, and so anyway, I can't be over there. I can't do two places at one time. So I'm here and I'm missing their live.
What happened with this?
And I'm just going to be doing some coasters. These coasters are so pretty that I'm working on right now. Let me show you guys one of them. They're like,
Okay,
hold on.
this is garbage.
Computer, really? Okay. Jackie, you still here? I'm not sure she's still here.
Well, I am. She might have gotten up to get something.
Oh, yeah.
But I think she's still here. Because I see, like, um, wait, that's you?
Yeah, there I am.
Okay. No, I
Hi.
see. What the hell?
There's my little coasters I'm working on right now. Aren't those just the cutest little things?
They are.
Mm-hmm. They're adorable.
Well, that's it. Okay.
I'll show you a couple more of them, and then I'll start working on them. And I think Lisa D and I'm almost pretty close to deciding what we want to call the channel. And somebody came close to the name that we want to use. So
What did I put in?
somebody's going to be getting a gift. Aren't those just adorable?
Yeah, I love them.
Mm-hmm. I'll be selling these over on Christiane's channel. Since that's what we do.
I love that.
Yeah,
Everybody, supports each other. It's a good thing.
that's right. We all do. We support each other.
I've really learned a lot about channels like that. Watching different people, how they collaborate with each other, and
Mm-hmm.
very good. Very healthy thing to do.
It is. I really like it.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
me too.
of us, of all of us.
Yeah, it's a very good way to be because it really does help everyone and um,
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of
Kathy
like
from
there's no.
Texas.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Hello.
honey.
It's not a competition, it's a collaboration, and that's a nice way to be.
It is. It's a very nice way. I'm so happy to see Kathy from Texas
Yeah.
here, and everybody else. Also, you're not mush. You're my you're my friends. Just Mom Mazio, you're gonna bid on my coasters. We'll be watching for Christiane's next community sale. As I'll go on. I think I've got 5 sets of coasters so far that are ready.
You're like a
Five,
machine. You're a
five
machine.
including this one, huh?
You said you're like a diamond painting
Machine.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm a diamond painting machine. And I don't think anybody can really see what I'm doing today. My camera's not as close as it usually is for some reason. There's Jackie. You gonna have your camera on now, Jackie?
Yeah, I gotta get this. What is this?
I put that. Just had it.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I can hardly hear you guys at all.
Why is
I
that?
hear
I
you
wonder.
good.
Yeah, you're loud and
Jackie from
clear.
Texas is here, Jackie.
Hmm?
Kathy from Texas is here.
Trying to get this darn. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, now maybe I can hear you.
Oh, okay, I was saying Kathy from Texas is here.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
I know. I was just thinking about her the other day.
Mm-hmm. So happy.
Sweetie. I can't see the chat when I'm online, guys.
Well, Kathy says hello, dear Jackie Burns.
Such a sweet lady.
Mm-hmm. And you're working on resin. Jackie Burns is working on a resin trays. Sandy Law says, Jackie, you look fabulous.
Have these molds, and so I'm using my resin.
Let me just see it up close. I learn a lot from you.
Mm-hmm.
See, I poured a little bit of
How
the
long
resin.
does it? How long does that take to dry?
This is a fast setting resin, and it only takes about 10 minutes to set up.
Mm-hmm. And what are those things that you're making? Are they icicles?
Yeah, they're like icicles, but they have like angels at the top. They're very,
how
That's
cool.
pretty.
very cool. See, like these have
Oh, how nice.
so they have like,
They're so dimensional.
yeah. Yeah, there's like one with a Santa Claus here, and there's a snowflake and a snowman. They're beautiful.
They are.
Just waiting for this to set
And
up.
when you're done, you can paint them and everything.
Uh-huh.
How much fun is that?
Yeah, these always turn white. Now I've got some other that's a clear that I'm going to pour. The clear, but that
And there's
takes
no
that
toxic
takes about
smell or anything.
24 hours to set up for the
Oh,
clear.
okay, gotcha.
But this one sets up in 10 minutes.
Wow.
You got to work with it fast because I've had it set up in the little beaker thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Big white lump in there.
Well, Jackie, Sandy Law said you look fabulous.
You do,
Oh,
Jackie.
thank you,
look good.
Sandy.
And Kathy from Texas said you look good, Jackie.
Thank you. So did you get hold of Florida?
I put a note in the chat over there and told her what I wouldn't be there right now.
Yeah, God, I hope everything's okay there.
I just texted my
Mhm.
niece again. She's in Northport.
Oh, really?
She didn't, she's in zone D, which they did not evacuate. A, B, and C were evacuated, she told me.
Oh, scary.
It is.
Especially after what just happened in
Yeah.
Yeah.
other states. Oh, just terrible.
Feel bad for people going through so much.
Thank you, Sandy Law. I fixed it. Yeah, Randy's down there. You know, she went down there for the Sarah Boone trial.
Yeah,
And then
crazy
they postponed
Tennessean
it.
girl.
Hmm?
The crazy Tennessean girl. Did
Yeah.
you hear that she tried to leave and the roads were so busy and people were stuck with no gas and stuff?
Yeah.
So it was better for her to just stay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
She's hanging
postponed it
out.
till October. What did the judge say? I forget. I watched it.
Monday. It'll be Monday.
Yeah, whatever this coming Monday is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy thing. She just turned down that plea deal.
I
Yeah.
know.
I think she should have taken
And
it.
that was a pretty easy plea deal.
Really.
I think she's gonna regret it because I think she's gonna end up getting
Getting the full time.
Yep.
the whole thing. I really do.
Randy was on this morning and I said, this hurricane's Sarah Boone's fault. I said, she just wanted to get out of the trial.
Another
Right.
postponement. Mm-hmm.
She's such an odd duck.
Oh, she is weird. She's been
She
going on,
is.
this damn trial's been going on for how long?
I mean, this is her 9th attorney.
Jeez.
That's just crazy.
You know, I found I found this story on YouTube where somebody had found this police body cam footage of her like 5 years ago getting arrested for putting her hands around George's neck and almost strangling him.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Are they going to allow that one in?
I don't know. It was on YouTube and I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I think they just beat each other up. I think they both were
Yeah.
very aggressive.
And I think they both had drinking problems.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
yeah.
I think
Yeah, this is the resin I use.
Amazing
Casting
casting
resin.
resin. That is so interesting. Starts out as a powder, or are they two liquids?
No, it's liquids. And
Interesting.
they got a part A and a part B. You always do in resin. And you put the part A in first, and then you put the part B in. Part B is the hardener. And you mix them well, and then you pour it. It's very easy.
Sounds like it.
Much easier than it seemed, right?
Yeah, it seems overwhelming at first, and it's not.
Hey, Deb, on the move?
Hey, Deb.
You
Deb
gonna
is
come up?
on the move.
You
So
gonna come
did you,
out on the panel?
Deb is on the move.
Deb, did you get the house all sold and everything?
She got it sold. She's closing this month.
Oh, yay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that headache will be out of the way.
Oh, that's going to be
And
fabulous.
she's already picked out the house she wants to buy.
That's right.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully everything will go like clockwork afterwards.
Oh, I hope so, Deb.
Oh, thank you, Just a Mom Mazio. She gifted
Hi,
5
just a
memberships.
mom.
Get rid of this.
Huh?
I said, hi, just a mom.
I see Destination New York, Kay O'Shea, Teresa 55,
Hi,
Jess Ruby,
everybody.
Mandy Hall, all got memberships.
Oh, nice.
And Sandy wants to know how the fumes are with the resin.
How what?
How doing the fumes? How are the fumes?
This is nothing like they used to be. They used to be really super strong, but there's no odor with this.
Oh, cool.
Now there
I was
might
going
be
to
some
ask the same question.
there might be some other clear resins that there are, but these are really nice.
That's great. Thank you, Just a Mom, for doing that.
So nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just was cleaning out I have my drying towel here with my dishes on it, and I realized that I left a big spot on this bowl that I didn't wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you wash something by hand,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you look back and you go, hey, wait a minute, that's not really clean.
Here's Deb. Here's Deb on the move.
Hey,
Hi,
Deb.
honey.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Deb.
Deb.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, Deb.
Oh, yes,
Me
I am too.
Deb. You
got
get
that?
just to have that weight lifted off your shoulders.
Yeah, it's been a headache for what? A couple of years.
Yeah. And she had a lot to do. You had to do a lot to your house
Yeah, she
before you
did.
sold it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did you recover from your trip?
Um, no, now I'm sick.
Oh
Oh, no.
Oh
no.
no!
Yeah, I
What's wrong?
went to the doctor this morning, and because I thought I had strep throat,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, she said, "Oh, they did the quick test, and they said I don't have it."
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're not, that you feel good, right?
Yeah,
No, and it really doesn't even mean you don't have strep when they do the rapid strep.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
I've had
Oh,
that happen before.
did they do a longer test too?
Wait, what is it? What'd you say? If you do a short?
If you do
Yeah,
the
it's the
rapid strep,
rapid test.
it's not always accurate.
I didn't know
No.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've had it before where they said I didn't have it, and then the long test came back and said I did.
Yep.
yeah, and that's usually after you've already recovered
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and been around other people and all this stuff, and then, oh, you
Yeah.
do have it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did they do the longer test too? The one that takes longer?
I don't think so.
Hmm. Did they give you medicine to cover strep?
Um, yeah, well, yeah, she called in some medicine and she said, don't take it unless, um, you're still sick in 2 or 3 days.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up and start taking it.
Yeah, I would too, because I think you might have strep.
Oops,
Yeah,
sorry, my phone's ringing. Sorry, guys.
because when
Huh?
she's looking at my throat and so
Mm-hmm.
she goes, boy, you're really red. And I'm
You're
just like,
going, yeah, I feel it.
yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know.
You're like,
It
that's why
hurts
I'm
to
here.
drink anything, and
Oh yeah, you probably got strep.
yeah.
It
That's
wouldn't
just
surprise
that's
me.
just something that you get that you just know you've got.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I
Debbie
like when they
doll.
tell you, here's medicine, but don't start taking it. Let yourself get sicker first and then take it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Hey,
people.
hey, Debbie Doll, how's the wind and rain where you are?
I
Yeah,
find
how's
that
things
to be
going?
very annoying. And now it's something that happens all the time.
What's that?
Wait until you're sicker for 3 more days and then you can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just isn't practical sometimes. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
If you're not a person that takes a lot of antibiotics to begin with, then what would be the purpose in waiting?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Just so you can get sicker
Exactly.
and give it time to affect your heart.
Right, exactly. Especially with strep. That's no joke.
No.
No. You get rheumatic fever.
Yeah, I had a
Kids
friend
had
who.
scarlet fever a couple of times. Where if it would have been left, it could have gone on to really damage their hearts.
I had a
Mm-hmm.
friend who had rheumatic fever when she was a kid from strep, and then later
Mm-hmm.
on she had to have her valves replaced.
Yep,
Wow.
it's no joke.
My mom had it when she was a kid, and she had leaky valves, but fortunately she didn't have to get them replaced.
I've been watching the Florida weather all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm so
Debbie
worried
doll.
about Randy and everybody else there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Debbie
we
doll.
got we've got so many friends down there.
I know.
Yeah. How's the weather, Debbie doll, at your place? I think she was in the area of impact.
Oh no.
My husband, one of his projects at work is the hurricane hunter.
Is
Noah. The Noah
hurricane what?
the Noah Hurricane Hunter plane
Mm-hmm.
that they fly into the hurricanes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched that today
I
or
wish.
yesterday.
He does the
Netflix.
radars for that plane. So
Scary.
We were watching the
Well,
videos of it.
they were saying that this evening when the rains and the winds start picking up really bad, possibility of tornadoes.
Yep.
That's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's always a possibility with hurricanes. Willie, stop it.
Did you guys ever see the footage of the Hurricane Hunter planes in
Yeah.
flying? It's crazy.
Scary.
The stuff is like flying all over the plane. I mean, the turbulence is crazy.
Yeah.
But it was interesting because we went and looked last night and we saw his radars on the plane and everything. So it was fun
Yeah. It's that
to see,
they're
like, you know,
bouncing all
that
over the place.
like the fruits of your labor kind of thing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to see the Hurricane Hunter plane. They're very cool planes, he said. When you see them in person,
Mm-hmm.
they're like monsters.
Man, they're just all over the place,
Yeah.
bouncing all over.
They had
Like, no, thank you.
yeah, the footage of it was kind of funny. I kept laughing because the deeper they got in, the more stuff was just flying around this plane. Like, well, oh my, I'm like, these guys fly and they'll go through a hurricane over and over again, like
Mm-hmm.
for hours. They'll
Mm-hmm.
do it with a better part of, like, you know, the better part of a day spent just flying through the hurricane, you know, when nobody else wants to be doing that, you know. But they get so much information from the plane because it's all rigged with different sensors and kind of cool.
Well, Lucy said that somebody's been getting tornadoes all morning.
I believe it. I mean, that's where tornadoes really get spawned, right? From like
Mm-hmm.
certain wind and heat
Yep.
conditions.
Mm-hmm. That'll cause them.
It was bad enough last year watching your tornadoes close by.
Yeah.
I kept watching that one guy that chases tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was a TV show, right? Like a
He has a regular YouTube that he goes
Channel.
and chases the storms.
It's cool.
Can't remember his name right now.
But they're doing that from the ground, right? They got like one of
Yeah,
those
yeah,
fancy-
they've got equipment
Yeah.
in like these SUVs and
It's
stuff.
it's not flying through it, it's driving through it.
Right, it's
What's his
driving
name?
through.
Was his name Ryan?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this was fall. I didn't realize my picture was fall.
We have a lot of chasers around here.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
Well, you're right in Tornado Alley.
Yeah, I came home one day and they were just down the road, pointing our direction of our house, and I was like, oh, geez. Do
You're
we go
going,
home
what
or
don't
not?
I know?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know whether to go home. Stop and ask the storm chaser, can I go home? Why are you looking at my direction?
Yeah, what do you know that I don't know?
Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of bad ones. I don't think it was Brian Kopic or Kopic, however you say his name. It was Ryan Hall, y'all. That's who it was, Ryan Hall. We have one named Aaron Tuttle that's we watch around here. There's a guy from our church that's a storm chaser that keeps Facebook pretty updated. Anybody doing anything fun today?
No,
No?
no.
Kind of a a busier day yesterday. I was kind of like recuperating a little bit today. I did a lot yesterday. I didn't say much.
Yeah. You were a busy girl.
Yep.
I'm to rest.
I was talking to my dad about he was having a problem with his internet service.
Mm-hmm.
Dear.
So I was on the phone with him this morning about that. We got through that. It turned out there was nothing wrong with like anything that happened or anything. It's just sometimes the service goes out. Like maybe they're doing maintenance on it and then what happens is he thinks that like it's something he did.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
and then I try to explain to him that like, things happen, sometimes you don't even know the reason, and then like you might lose something and then it comes right back on its own.
yeah.
But there's nothing really wrong, it's just
Happens to everybody.
But I think that people in that age group, they think that like because it's something like electronic or computerized or something that nothing's ever supposed to happen with it. Like as long as you're paying your bill, you should be getting
The service.
whatever service it is. But we try to tell them that things happen all the time. And
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with you doing something wrong. It just like we have a
Just the internet.
right. Like we have a thermostat app that you can control your thermostat from your phone. Now it's just quirky and it just goes out sometimes. Like 2-3 hours, like the app doesn't work. And if you just don't do anything, after like that happens, it comes right back on. So we always know, like, you don't have to do anything, just wait. But my dad doesn't realize that, and he'll like think there's something wrong with the password. He'll try to reprogram it, and then all of a sudden you're stuck with that problem because maybe he has a hard time doing that. He makes a mistake, whatever, and we're just like, just leave it alone and wait. It'll come back by itself. And 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what happens. But I find myself thinking that way too, like, oh, something can't be going wrong. It's it's not supposed to happen that way, but in reality, things do happen like that,
Mm-hmm. Hey, Lori C. Hey, Dolly Green.
We navigated that.
Hey, Lori. Hey, Dolly.
So did he get it figured out, Lisa?
What?
Did they get it figured out?
Yeah, it just came back on by itself.
Oh,
Just like I thought it would. It just came back.
yeah.
I mean, he thought it was because like his bill was overdue and they would turn it off on him. And I was like, you don't do that. If you have a bill that you didn't pay on time, they'll send you a warning. You know what I mean? They're not gonna just like all of a sudden just turn it off and you're done.
No, they'll give you a notification.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But that's the way a lot of older people do think.
What?
They're like, that's the way a lot of older people think.
Yes.
My husband would freak out over stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
My dad gets very anxious over it.
Yeah, so did Robert. In fact, one time he got one of those calls that said the IRS was we were owed money, and he was all worried and freaked out. And I said, they don't call.
No, they don't.
Funny because I was going to see the tax man like a couple of days later. And I said to the tax man, I go, will you write my husband a note and tell him that the IRS does not call you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They will send you a letter first.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. They don't just turn it off. And isn't that so sad though? That these scammers make people be so upset. Like, my dad, he really thought it was because, he didn't pay the bill on time. And it had nothing to do with that at all. At all. There was nothing going on. And the same thing with his checking account, like they said that he was late to pay his bill. And they call early in the morning when he's still tired.
Hello.
And they say, Gary's home.
What's
And
going
they say,
on?
you know, that, you know, he can pay it online if he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And he almost didn't, except he realized, like, I don't want to give out my banking information over the phone. And you know, they did it to him again. They called back. And I told him they called back because they know you picked it up once.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try again because you've already shown them that you will pick up that phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
if I
said,
don't-
don't pick it up.
If I don't know that number, I'm not answering.
Exactly. And you know, I've told him that a million times, but he forgets. So not his fault. He just doesn't. So it's almost like I have to tell him every single day. Now don't pick up the phone today. If somebody calls and you don't know the number, don't pick it up. It's like I have to actually say it every day.
Yeah.
Well, they forget.
They do. Yeah, I just realized the dishwasher. Still full. How you doing?
Well,
was
having the
telling
phone,
everybody
having
about
the
the
phone
hurricane
ring, he
thunder.
probably thinks it's important.
Yeah, he does. I told him about your plane. Your plane's working overtime.
Yeah, working overtime.
Hi, Gary.
Hi,
How are
Gary.
you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What's really cool
Just
is
sitting
on the
here
side
doing
of
the live craft show, crafting and talking.
Yeah. We're having a nice time.
Good.
Sandy Law's working on her photo album.
Yeah.
Only 5?
Well, see how I feel. If I need more, I'll do another one.
I love those photo albums that Sandy makes.
I know, they're so nice.
Oh my God, that works so hard.
Mm-hmm. They really are. They're gorgeous.
Do you want to heat up the leftover chicken? Or do you want me
And Sandy's so talented.
Mm-hmm.
I cook that chicken.
She is.
Oh, the chicken like the rotisserie one? Do you want me to make that into a soup?
We're gonna do the cricket eventually too.
Yeah, I need to start looking for mine. Still packed somewhere in the garage.
Mm-hmm. Deb's is in the garage too, hoping that it didn't melt it. It's so hot there.
I know, same here. They said
Yep.
this was the hottest summer, and then this has been the hottest October they've ever had.
Really?
Yes. We were just 109 the other day.
Oh my.
Having the temperature is 109.
109.
Oh,
It's
it is
pretty
dry.
warm.
True. It's those are some of the yeah. You know what I have in there? These little fungus mats. No, just say hi to Daddy. Oh, which one is that? Oh, guess what? I did speak to Medtronic today. I think they got it right. November 6th.
They look like fun, Sandy. Anybody wants to call in be on the panel,
Well, this
just
is
let me know.
a much better product than the one I had.
If I have your email address, I can send it to you or your text. Send you the link. If not, you can email me and I'll send you the link. I'm recovering well after my surgery a week ago, a week and a day ago, and I'm doing really good. Oh, okay, Sandy, I'll send you the link. Thanks, just a mom. Thank you, Lori. I sent you the link, Sandy. Oh, Kathy, I had what they call a recticell or an cystocell. Basically, my bladder is trying to come out the bottom, prolapses. So they have to sew it back up in place where it needs to be.
Oh, you'll love it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm already noticing a big difference in going to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. And when you laugh, you're not tinkling. And,
Yeah.
I mean, just the least little thing would make it drip and tinkle. And
Mm-hmm.
now, I mean, I've had mine since 94, I think. And
Wow.
some people have told me, oh, yeah, sometimes you have to get it done again. I've not had any problems.
That's wonderful. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's so terrible when you go to laugh or sneeze or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yep. Cough, laugh, sneeze.
Okay.
It's nice to see everybody.
I'm still here.
You still there?
I am.
Okay. I'm glad.
How's the quilt coming, or did you get it done?
Well, I gotta fix the sewing machine. I have to bring it to the shop.
Oh, no.
But it's coming nice. I mean, the whole front of it is, pretty much the whole front is done. I just need to do it. I'm gonna ask Gary, maybe he could take the machine out. Like this week, like either maybe tonight or tomorrow, and then I could just bring it to the lady. Instead of messing around, just get it done, you know?
Yeah.
Because I also enjoy doing it a lot. And I miss it. I keep going in the fridge and opening it and walking away, forgetting what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, yesterday I bought a rotisserie chicken.
Ooh, yum.
We didn't eat much of it, so I want to make it into a soup.
You're not going to come on camera today, Lisa?
I don't know, maybe. I didn't even Today wasn't one of my best days. I was like mostly in the bed.
That's okay. I was just curious.
So
No
I
biggie.
crawled out of the bed and emerged from the zone.
That's fine. I just
Yesterday
didn't
I went to the yesterday I went to Costco with my parents' caregiver. We're very
Oh, you did go?
yeah, we've become very close friends.
Mm-hmm.
We really, really love to be together, so we decided we were gonna go together. Because also it's better that way because I can tell her some of the things that my parents like.
Yeah.
And then my dad has a lot of problems eating. So I'm very involved with making sure that he eats what he's supposed to eat and everything. So I always say to her, like, say we decide to get like extra food and everything that we think he might like. I'm always telling her, blame me for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Buy that and blame Lisa.
Yeah.
We joke around about it all the time, So this way, he can't argue. It's like,
Lisa did
because
it.
it came from me, you gotta do it,
Mm-hmm.
You know what
You start from scratch?
what, baby?
You start from scratch?
About what?
Soup.
Yeah, we're gonna peel the carrots right now.
I'm just saying, threw out whatever
Yeah, it
garbage.
wasn't good.
Chicken.
So we went there yesterday and I didn't have as much to buy because Gary and I had just gone there to get a certain amount of stuff, but she got like a month's worth of food. And God
Oh, that's
bless her, boy, she's got some energy level. Holy cow. She can run circles. I mean, even me before all this, she's just got an extraordinary amount of energy and she, and I'm like, oh my God, we're so lucky to have her. She's just so good to them.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's wonderful.
it was fun.
You don't have to worry about them.
I don't. When I'm not there, I don't have to worry. I mean, of course.
Only reason we can sleep at night.
Yeah, Gary said it's the only reason we could really sleep at night. He's totally right. Totally right. And like, she does everything with a beautiful attitude and like really caring and loving way. You know what I mean? So you just
She has
can't.
a sweet soul.
She absolutely does. And when she's picking out produce or anything, she's always careful to check the dates and look at everything and make sure everything's fresh and like she's not lazy like that. She doesn't just walk up and pick anything. And it's just a wonderful thing to see somebody who really invests themselves in people that they work for.
Did you read what Sandy Law told you, Lisa D?
Sandy wrote something now?
She said to put it in a Ziploc bag, take the air out and roll the chicken. All the meat come off the bone.
Oh, good. I'm gonna do that because I actually have it in the bag right now.
Gordon does that too when we do that for the dogs.
No, you're not in my way.
What putting in the bag?
Well, you take the bag and you smush the chicken around in the bag and it comes off the bone. Sandy Ross says that, and Gordon says he does it too.
So you gotta take the air out and then roll the chicken.
You know what, you know what she does? We go there and, she'll usually get, what? Julian's here. We usually get, a roasted chicken for them that night when we go together. And and yesterday, I wanted to get one too. What she does is, now that, the chickens are in the back of the store. What she does is we get everything done and we end up like, we do like a whole horseshoe of the whole store. And when we get
Yeah.
to the front, she leaves me in the front with the groceries in the carts, and she runs in the back. So she makes sure she gets the freshest chicken, freshest and the hottest chickens
Mm-hmm.
out of the back. where
Deli?
they- Yeah, so it's like,
Mhm.
you know, if she wanted to, she could just grab the chicken when we were in the back. But she
Right.
waits because she said, I want to get the freshest ones and the hottest ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have to do that.
No.
And then, you know, she did it for both of us yesterday because she said to me, I don't want you walking all the way to the back again. You did enough, you know, I'll go and you wait here, you know, and that's what she
Mhm.
did. And that's her personality. You know, she
That's
just,
wonderful. She goes the extra mile.
She does. She really, really does. It's amazing. And,
Yep.
And how's your mom being with her?
She's doing a little bit better with the concept. I think that
Hey, Cindy.
my parents really never experienced anything like that.
Hi, Sandy. Hello, how are you? Hi, Lisa.
Hello, Sandy La.
Hi,
Hi,
Sandy.
Hi, Nana Patty. Hi. Hi, Jackie. It's good to see you guys.
Hey, sweetie.
Good to see you too.
Okay, I don't know. Hold
Tell
on.
me when you got your camera on and I'll highlight you so you can show everybody what you've been up to.
Okay, that's where
Yeah?
I'm looking for how to put the camera on. Let me see.
Should
Oh,
be,
okay, I have it now.
found it.
Well, I see me. Hold on. Oh, I just switched the camera. I don't know how to switch the camera.
Oh, to do when it goes around?
So you could see me, but not my picture.
I can see your picture.
At the
okay.
top. At the top.
Okay, I think
I mean, on mine, it's at the top.
Hey, you got it.
there, I got it. Thank you so much. I think
Thanks for
Nana.
coming, Sandy La.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm excited because I've been working on the photo books. And what I did is I went to Google. Hi, everyone. I can't see.
Cute you are.
Thanks.
Where did you get that Scrub Mommy shirt? I love it.
I live right by the headquarters.
Oh, very cute.
So I'm
Very
there all the
nice.
time. I love their products, so I go
Me
all the
too.
time.
Me too.
Do you?
You're adorable.
Thanks.
What is Scrub Mommy?
Stop. Oh, it's these cleaning products. It's sponges that they stay hard in cold water. And then when you
Mhm.
put them in hot water and squeeze them out, they get soft. They scrub the pots and pans. I could do
Oh.
commercials, but I love all of their products. You don't have Scrub Mommy where you live?
I've never seen it.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to mail you one, Patty.
Yeah, I don't know what they
Or
are
I'll show you
either.
with Scrub. I'll show you with Scrub Mommy.
Okay, yeah, I'm upstairs. I have them all over the place. I have their mop, their dusting stuff, their fiber cleaning cloths. I love their yeah, that's it. But you know what, Lisa? They have character ones.
How
So
cute. I know.
okay, yeah, I have puppies and octopus. I love their products.
I have
Yeah.
I have a dog. I have a dog and a
I
cat.
have that. Yeah, I have the dog.
And
Yeah.
they don't get like mildewy smelling.
No, they don't. And here, because I live by the headquarters, which is kind of weird, I haven't done it yet, but I go there so much. The girl and I were talking. She said, if you bring in 10 old used daddy products, they'll give you one product for free.
Wow.
They'll take they like recycle it. Yeah, so that's, I haven't done
Patty,
it.
I'll mail you a Scrub Mommy, okay?
All right.
Or maybe if I have a scrub puppy, I'll send you a scrub puppy.
Jackie,
Mhm.
do they have them in your area?
Oh, yeah,
not
they're
s-
everywhere.
I've not seen any.
Yeah.
Do you get them at a store or something?
Walmart carries them. Home Depot carries them.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look when I go to Walmart.
And see the little smile? You put the thing is you put the spoon in its mouth and scrub it. It's the cutest thing.
It really works.
Yeah.
And
How
then like
cute.
if you want it to be like harder to scrub, you use colder water.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you want it to be softer, you put it in hot water, and they never smell.
That's
Wow.
what I like. They don't get the kitchen odor. And I get the Scrub Mommies, which is really a sponge. It has no holes in it. And they hold up really. I love them a lot.
This one has the here. This one has
Oh,
the regular
highlight
sponge
here.
on the back.
Yes.
But they don't always have that. They most of the time they just, I mean, for me, they're mostly like this. My friend gives me these. She loves them, and she always gives me Scrub Mommy and Scrub Daddies. And when my kids moved into their apartment, she got them like the whole set of them.
Nice.
They got so excited. They didn't want to use them.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
They're
there's
so
some.
cute.
Yeah, there's some I have. Last year for I think it was April Fool's Day, they released the Scrub Mommy with her frown, and
Get out of here, really?
yeah, I could
Oh
not
my
let her.
God, I
I
gotta
couldn't
see
use her.
And I love the shirt. That's so cute on you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a nice. They're nice products. They really are.
You should see the store, the little store in headquarters. The people are so nice. And,
Yeah.
and when you go in there and you make a purchase, what they do is for everybody who makes a purchase, they give them $1 in coin, and then you go to this like those grab machines,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and you play until you win, and you usually win like a little piece, a little product. It's
Oh,
so
how
sweet.
cute.
Yeah, it's so much
Wow.
fun.
I
It's
love
so
it.
much fun.
Great.
How fun.
Yeah.
Let me
I'd
see.
never be able to get Gordon out of there with that machine.
Oh, they don't let you. They don't let you bring your own quarters, and you can only do it one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Let me see. When you craft, does your whole area
Grab
get
machine.
messed up?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this because you're my friends, but usually I wouldn't show a soul. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to. But
I
look,
don't know a crafter who doesn't.
really, I just look at this. I have notes everywhere on the
Let's
floor.
see.
Mhm.
And I throw stuff on the floor, but look, the trash can's right there, but I
Right.
just throw it at my feet. I don't care.
I do that with sewing
I
too.
can't see you.
Huh?
I can't see you.
What
You can't
happened?
see her?
No.
Oh, I'm here. I
Let
see
me
me.
re-spotlight her.
Oh,
Let
don't
me do it again.
Oh, you want me to show it again? Thanks. I thought we were friends. Look at the mess. But it's an organized mess. And look, the trash can's right there, Jackie. But yet I
Can you
still
see
throw
now?
it.
All I see is Lisa highlighted, and it's kind of frozen now.
Oh,
Huh.
be on your end then, honey.
Yeah.
You can't keep your craft room clean when you're in the middle of a project. It's just
Oh.
not. You've got to just move it and groove it, you know?
Mhm.
Right?
That's what I do.
Oh, yeah.
Even with my diamond
Oh, now I
paint.
see Sandy. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie.
I'll let you control my camera. That's fine. That's fine, Jack. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I wanted to show you. Did you guys see the ocean book I made? Yes.
I don't think so.
The ocean, the
I
photo
don't
book.
care if I already saw it. I want to see it again.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm making another one, but I'm making it with dragonflies and fairies.
Oh,
Oh.
So that's what I.
Hold
That's
on, let me bring you over here so I can see you while I'm peeling my carrots.
oh. So when I went onto Google, I bought a pack of paper for the dragonflies. It's called Wonderland by Stamperia. And they don't give you a lot of paper. So I went to Google and I looked on images and saw these pretty images. So then I brought them into Cricut and I resized it. So I kind of like made my own paper for the dragonfly book.
I just
So
love
I
that
can't wait to
paper.
show you that.
Like
This
you
is the
don't
ocean
usually
paper.
see like you don't usually see ocean themed paper that's so delicate and really pretty like that. It's more
It's
right.
gorgeous.
Thank you. I got that.
Mhm.
I don't remember where. And then right in here is a photo of the place that my husband and I go fishing. So I
The
put
pier.
Oh,
Fishing
how
pier.
pretty, Sandy La.
it over
Mhm.
like this.
I love the way you coordinate your papers and stuff.
Look
Oh,
how cool that is.
Wow.
So
Very
that's
cool.
Cantilever design.
I got this off. The lady's name is Scrap and Coffee, but it's not cut with Cricut. It's cut with a blade and a cutting knife, and it has nothing to do with Cricut. This is
So
the
you really crafting that paper yourself. Like it's not a machine
no.
product made, like by the Cricut. That's crazy.
Then you
Mhm.
open this, and then it pops open.
Wow.
How
I
neat.
love it, Sandy La.
Thank you. I said,
Mhm.
it's filled with pictures of him and I fishing, but
No wonder you have to keep track of everything. Like you've got to really have your wits about you to keep
Mhm.
everything straight.
this to me
Really.
was such a challenge and so much fun.
Absolutely.
I have to put it down in your hands.
I love the mechanics of it.
Right, it's got different mechanisms. They call them mechanisms, but
Yeah, they are.
oh crap. Sorry.
They
And then
really are mechanical,
this one slides, and this has glitter in the, I don't know why, but
I
there's
can see
glitter
that. It's like an envelope.
Mm-hmm. And then it
Oh, look
folds
at how
open for more
cute.
pictures. And then this one also,
As if it's not enough, there's another part to it.
Wow.
Wait a second.
that's really,
Lift that up again. So the part that has the lighthouse, it presents itself like a box.
yes, it
Mhm.
pops up. It pops up.
I
And then,
love that.
That's cool.
thank you so
Insanity.
much. I'm so proud of this. I know I
You
sometimes
should be.
I hate
Mhm.
showing it sometimes because it feels like I'm bragging. But
No,
if I
No.
can do it,
it's just so much fun to enjoy.
if
a
I
lot of
can do it,
work.
you can do it. And these flip,
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Mhm.
and those are all just pictures of him and I fishing.
That's awesome.
That's
And then,
cute.
thank you.
I mean, if you really think about it, despite the fact that there's so many elements to it that are just like so artistic, it's also holding a lot of photos.
Right, and who thinks this up? Now this right here
know.
is I designed this on Design Space. They had a picture, I just wanted to do something different. Because my dad's ashes we spread at this lighthouse. So I
Mhm.
wanted him in this book. That's
Right.
shipped on shoals. So then that's on a magnet.
Oh, it's
Comes
magnetic
down.
too.
There's my little girl, but this
Wow.
is that crazy?
Now that looks like
Awesome.
see what you did there. Like that's another element. It looks like you're looking into a fish.
Exactly, Lisa.
Thing.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. You can't put a price on something like this.
It closes.
No.
You
Oh
can.
yeah, this one, even though I didn't have the best paper, as far as the black paper, I need stiffer paper, but it's working and
It is working.
I know it's just, and then here it goes out this way.
Wow.
And then this side also goes out.
Unfreaking believable.
Mhm.
I was so nervous to cut it, Lisa, but the lady gives the best, she gives the best instructions.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, you know how you measure twice? So I measured like 9 times, still messed up a couple of papers.
That would be me.
I think
Yeah, I was
that's just so
nervous.
amazing.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
It really
intricate.
is.
I love your choices of the papers and
Oh,
How long
Kathy
did
from
that take
Texas.
you to make?
yeah, how long did that
This-
take you?
like, I would say a month, maybe more.
I believe
Wow.
More. This is my grandson. I only have one grandson, but this is Mason when he was a baby fishing with Pop Pop. And this was him last year fishing with his Pop Pop.
Oh,
Mhm.
like, oh,
Can you see the size of that flounder?
wow.
My gosh.
That is just incredible.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, the flounder was delicious too. I cook that baby up.
Yeah. Kathy from Texas said, "Beautiful, Sandy. It's unbelievable."
Thank
It
you.
is.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Dave says, "You are the best, San."
Oh, thanks. And then this slides out. This is the last one, and then I won't. Hold on, I'm gonna pull him out. Oh yeah, I made like tags and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then the back
Wow.
have
Love the papers.
Thanks. And that opens and closes,
Mm-hmm.
and that it slides in when you close it.
Right, I see that.
Wow.
Now, everything has to kind of like be specially prepared to be able to interlock and slide and move and pull at the
If you
right
don't,
angle. And,
right, if you don't measure right, you're never.
right, right.
Yeah, it's never gonna fit if it's not accurate.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
got to be just so. You know, there's no room for error, really. You could see that.
And this, I have a little paper slicer, so you have to get in there and kind of like shave little tiny pieces off just to
Right,
get things to
right.
fit. Like that's one I had to shave off today.
That's
But then-
amazing.
That's
Thank you
above
so
my
much.
pay grade.
Oh, yeah.
Me too, Deb.
No, I
You know what?
didn't.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd
have.
have the patience to do that.
Huh.
I don't think I do.
You know what scared me is the one girl, Tanu, her name is. She does everything in centimeters, and I was so intimidated by that. But then my ruler has centimeters on one side and inches on the other. So I was like,
Mhm.
just flip the freaking ruler. So I did.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly. And
Doing-
plunge right in, right?
Right, and that's how I learned this one. By that Tanu lady. There's two boxes on top of each other. Like, how crazy
I
is
love
that?
that.
Mhm.
I mean, the design elements alone are just insane.
No kidding.
I mean, in a good way.
So that
Wow.
one was my practice one. Here's my fairy one I'm working on now. So I don't
Oh,
have the book.
pretty.
Oh, is that so cute?
Oh, that's
sweet.
gorgeous.
Oh,
Look, that one looks just like my granddaughter.
oh, what a little
Mhm.
face.
Oh,
Where did you find that paper?
I made the paper by taking a picture off of Google, putting it into Cricut Design Space. Then I resized it to fit the white paper and printed it out from Design Space. It was amazing. And Crime Scene
Wow.
Cleaner and I figured that out like, I think like last week we were talking about what we can do, and she did it, then I did it, and we twerked it out together. It was really pretty fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
because you're brainstorming,
Right.
Mhm.
and it's so much fun. Sometimes you have that challenge, and you're like, okay, so how am I going to meet the challenge? Like, how am I going to make this work? And that's what makes the craft the most exciting.
Right. And
Mhm.
when you get the papers, you just get a package of paper, and they all kind of coordinate, so you can pick your book by that. But then
Yeah,
you have
it helps a lot.
yeah, it's a lot of
I know, because I've done. I mean, I haven't done that, but I like the fact that when you get a book, you're getting, it's like a theme, but it's like all those patterns really work together, and it does take some of the guesswork out.
yeah.
So you could always fall back on that.
But I'm enjoying measuring it, and
Yeah, it's very relaxing. Paper crafting, I enjoy it.
I could see you doing that, Lisa.
Yeah, I probably could
Mhm.
sink my teeth into something like that.
You've got a lot of
Mhm.
patience. You have to
You
have
have to have
a
a lot of patience for that. Yeah, and I don't mind crafts that take me time. That,
Yeah.
you know, I have to really invest time. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't need to finish it the same day.
this
Now,
you have
Deb
to
on the
walk
Move is
away.
up here. Davita, Deb on the Move is here with us.
Oh,
Hey,
Davita's
Dave.
here. Hi, Dave.
No, Dave is in the chat, but she was
Come on.
asking if Deb on the Move was up here.
Oh,
Come and visit, Davita.
come on, Dave.
Come on up and
How's
join the
Jar?
party.
Dave, how's Jar? Jar is good.
Oh, Davita said she loved the fairy
Thank
I
you.
love the fairy
Me
too. I
too.
think it's beautiful.
and that
You
picture
can
of
get
your
some really
granddaughter.
nice images these days. I mean, some of them are just beautiful images, like, that you can come up with. The internet is we're so lucky to have that. I mean, I always think back on like different projects I did in the past when we didn't have that stuff. When I was a kid, we had to make, I'll never forget it. We had to make some sort of learning aid for children in preschool, like come up with an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to make a puzzle like where you have like the recessed part and then the little piece goes in. Like you would call it, like right now they make a lot of the wooden puzzles like that.
Mhm.
And I can't remember why I picked that, but it had a spin to it, where it wasn't just a puzzle. But to just get images that I wanted to use for it to make the puzzle, I had to go to the library and look through like some children, because I had a history of children's books because I was a page
Mhm.
in a library. So I was like, oh, I remember the illustrations, from that book, or whatever. And I went to the library and I was looking through different children's books. I mean, because like you couldn't just like from the privacy of your own home look at different images and things there was nothing like that. And I remember cutting out each piece from
Mhm.
like really, really thick cardboard that I found. And then I painted all the pieces with acrylic paint and, and it was
Wow.
really like making a puzzle from scratch, really. And I
Mhm.
think about that now, that could be something you could do in very short period of time now.
Oh,
And you
Mhm.
wouldn't
yeah.
have to leave your house.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I used to craft that I'd get books. I'd buy books or go to the library and get books
Right.
and
Make
teach
like, right.
yourself how to do it from a book.
Exactly. I used to always ask for things like that for my birthday because I like the idea of having a book that, like, say I was like home from school or whatever, not feeling good, whatever, and I could go in that book and get an idea. Now, could you
I
imagine the
remember
ideas you could get from just a couple of clicks?
remember
Yeah,
Mhm.
learning to macrame. I had to get these pamphlets, these books to show me how to tie those knots.
right. Do you remember how popular macrame was?
Oh, it
I
was,
used to love that.
yeah,
I just bought myself a macrame plant holder
yeah.
just to have the feeling of like flashbacks to the 70s and 80s. I got it for $10 at $12, $12.99 rather, at Home Goods.
Oh,
Yeah, and
not
it's real
bad.
pretty. But I used to make them. I remember everybody used to make them.
Mhm.
It was fun.
Davita
Very
says
popular.
Jerry as well, Lisa, and she's
There as
starting
well.
dinner.
Oh, good. And the rest of the
Mhm.
family, how's everybody else doing?
Can someone mute me just so that when I clean up a little, I don't make too much noise?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Sure.
Am I making too much noise cutting up my
No.
carrots? Because
No.
sometimes, a lot of times when I do stuff, you guys don't even hear me.
No.
But if it's annoying, let me know. Just cutting up carrots. I'm doing everything slow.
I
I
Okay.
often
slept for
hear
a
people
while and I'm
say,
still tired.
"Oh, they're mowing the lawn," and I apologize, and you can't hear it.
Did you hear about
Mm-mm.
did you hear about that story about that lady in Florida who could not stand the sound of the children playing in her
Yeah, I think
yard?
I did.
And then she killed her neighbor. Like she would
Mhm.
complain about the children every single day. I have no peace. I have no peace. And then one night the mom went there to talk to her. I think it was over the kid's iPad that the kid left out. She was worried that the woman had taken the iPad because she had a history of, like, if the kids left toys in her yard, she would just bring them in her house and hold on to them to torment the
Mhm.
kids. And then
Oh,
finally, one day she got fed up and the woman came to her door with her child, one of the children, and she shot the woman through the door and killed her, a young mother.
oh my
And like,
God.
I saw her interview afterward and she was like, well, I had no peace. I didn't want to hear them making noise anymore. And I felt my life was in danger. I felt
Oh,
Yeah.
my life was in danger. And she got convicted of manslaughter, I believe, but all
Wow.
because of noise.
well, that's
She
too
didn't want to
bad.
hear the children. And they weren't doing anything. They were actually really nice kids.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's
No,
terrible.
I know. It
Mhm.
made a very long lasting impression in my mind.
And
Like,
those children are going to be
they have
traumatized
no
for the
mom,
rest of
right?
their life.
And
Mhm.
it happened right in front of the children.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the lady, the neighbor lady, was not a normally thinking woman, obviously. She just didn't,
Obviously.
yeah, she just wasn't she wasn't wrapped tightly. She was wrapped too tightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but she's in jail, and I said, you know what? It's not going to be quiet in jail.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And there was a racial component because she was a Caucasian woman, and the children and the families mostly there were African American, and the woman who shot the mother was she would throw out some racial slurs at these children.
Oh,
So there was probably other elements that were bothering her other than just the noise factor, but that's the one that she
Mm-hmm.
used, and she wanted to try to use the stand your
Mhm.
ground law in Florida. So I think it was premeditated. She
definitely.
figured, oh, I'm an old lady, I'll just tell them that, I was afraid for my life. But there was no
Mhm.
evidence that the mother threatened her in any way, her safety.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, what a waste. I'm sorry, I shouldn't really be telling depressing stories.
Okay.
It made me think of it because of the noise we were talking about, like people that,
Well, it's just amazing what, human nature does. It's just like,
yes.
wow, you
Right.
think you've heard some of the worst stories ever, and then new ones come up.
Yeah, and like even Sarah Boone, right? I mean, who thinks to put the guy in a suitcase?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, who comes up with that? Come on,
Mhm.
right? And the fact that she had the recordings on her phone, right? And I don't believe, guys, that she remembered she recorded it.
Mm-mm.
I don't think she was aware because she was so drunk. I don't think she remembered that she recorded the death.
She
And the
didn't.
No.
guy's begging for mercy, and it's like, oh my God, what are people thinking?
I can't breathe, Sarah.
Sarah,
Mhm.
Sarah. I imitated.
Mhm.
And I don't mean to make fun of it. I'm just saying, like, can
That's
you
what he did.
imagine? It's obvious the guy's saying, he's going, come on, babe. I can't breathe, babe. Like, oh my
Mhm.
God, that poor man.
Yeah.
He thought she was justified. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it,
Mm-mm.
But you're right. Like, when we look at these crime stories, we're really looking at human nature at its worst.
Mhm.
Like Stephen Stearns with Maddie,
Mhm.
and like he's handling. I was watching a little bit of the interrogation, and like
Yeah.
the guy doesn't even seem to be. I don't know. I feel like,
Upset.
yeah, like he didn't seem like he was even remorseful. Like,
Is that the one the boyfriend killed the daughter?
Yeah.
That
yeah, and
Soto
then
case?
yeah, and the
Yeah.
mother's behavior is even more bizarre.
I know, you watch her interview and you're just like, oh, why
Mhm.
why would you let your child sleep with your boyfriend?
Right. And she
Mhm.
told them to sleep together that night.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she could sleep. And it's not like the
Gross.
child was an infant. Like, what is she going to wake up for a baby feeding? Like, you need to
Mhm.
sleep. Like, none of it made sense. But my theory is that, you know what it is? They talked a lot about Maddie, like having ADHD and bipolar and all this. But I think that it was the mother who really had those disorders. Well, she admitted she did. But
Mhm.
I think her condition went beyond that. I see her as very spectrum, very high on the spectrum side. And I'm not trying to defend her. I'm just saying this much. She is blinded to the things, the subtleties that we would pick up on. Somebody like
Mhm.
her really would be blinded to it. And I think what she was doing was thinking about that relationship with that boyfriend in terms of like, I love the appearance that I have a boyfriend, even if I don't, because
Mhm.
it's me, I, but I don't necessarily think that it was like a narcissistic trait that made her like that, but one that's a little bit deeper than that, like, because she's in terms of like having like a spectrum, an autism spectrum disorder, because that's the type of person that would not be able to read the room
Mm-hmm.
or think, oh my God, this is like a heinous. I mean, this is just, you don't do it. And here's the other thing. The kid didn't have her own bedroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was, her quote bedroom was a little space next to the kitchen table, blocked by walled room dividers.
And why did the boyfriend have his own space?
Yeah.
Well, what happened was essentially Jen's father was renting out that apartment to them, but only by the bedroom. Like, so Jen didn't want to have to pay for two bedrooms. So she kept that bedroom number 4 for her and Stefan and Maddie. And then the spare room downstairs off the kitchen was supposed to be Maddie's room. Meanwhile, the kid hated it there, never really spent time there, but it allowed the mother to have the illusion in her own mind that Maddie really did have her own room, even
Yeah.
though
Mm-hmm.
she never went there. Now, if that was my kid and I was going to do that, let's say I would never do it, but let's say I was. If my child didn't end up using that space, I would take away the room dividers, take away the bed, and expand the size of the kitchen back to the regular size and say to myself, okay, that's not working. I really think I need to talk to my dad and say to him, your granddaughter needs a real bedroom and it can't
Mm-hmm.
be with me and Stefan. But she didn't. She kept that room there next to the kitchen, even though it was never used, just so she could tell herself, yeah, Maddie has her own room. Yeah,
Oh,
she has one. Yeah, but she never goes in it,
she's crazy.
right?
And Stefan paid for his bedroom, or his parents paid for his
Yeah, in
bedroom
the end, guess what? Stefan's father was paying the $600 for the
for that
bedroom.
bedroom.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would
tell me
give
what you
my
guys think.
child the master
You think
bedroom.
I'm right? You think I'm kind of accurate about what's going on with the mother, that she missed so much and really just screwed this up so royally? There has to be a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
To me,
I think you're
yeah,
right.
no mother in their right mind would let
Exactly.
their child any age go sleep with the
Exactly.
boyfriend.
And a lot of people are critical of his parents, but Stefan's mother was the only one who spoke up for Maddie and said, when you guys come here, you will never sleep in the same bed in my home. Maddie's going to
Mm-hmm.
stay by me. And she's,
Yeah.
right? Because the other grandmother
Yeah.
hated Stefan, but she never stepped in and said to her daughter, if you let that man near my granddaughter, I'm taking her away from you.
Yeah.
No.
She never went the next step.
No. He just wasn't welcome at her house.
That's right. But she never said to the daughter, I don't want that
Mm-mm.
creeper near my granddaughter. Do something about it, or I'm going after full custody.
Willie.
I think he sold some of those pictures, and
I
that's
do
why
too.
he always had money.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
And his parents were they're the ones that keep telling the police. I think he did sell them. And they
Mm-hmm.
gave up all the electronic devices and everything. I mean, you got to give him credit for that. Like, contrast that with Brian Laundrie's parents.
Yeah.
And that's got to be really hard for them to accept that their son
Mm-hmm.
is a killer and God knows what else. But
Mm-hmm.
nobody protected that kid. And, even Jen Soto's father, like, what was he thinking? You're the one that knows that it's only one bedroom. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she lied and said that Maddie slept in that room and he didn't even know that she didn't, in the kitchen
Yeah.
room. The poor excuse for a bedroom. Maybe the grandfather had no idea.
Maybe.
And Jen had a very, very tumultuous relationship with her mother. Her mother really basically said to her, you're on your own. I've got nothing for you. And I think that Jen probably was a difficult child to raise. And I think she burnt her mother out. It's totally my theory. I could be wrong. But I think her mother finally just said, you know what? I can't take dealing with her anymore. I mean, she's completely selfish.
Yeah.
Anybody else besides herself. Because everything that happened came from her point of view. In terms of the disappointment about Stefan, she didn't want to accept it right in front of her. I mean, you can't. I mean, telling his father, I think he needs a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of crap is that?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I just feel so bad for that kid.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. I listened to the interview with her best friend this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Another child, she said that they were very close. They texted each other every single morning. And she said she was worried because that day was the first time Maddie didn't text her.
Wow.
She sent her messages. They've been friends since, I think she said, I want to say like 4th or 5th grade. And she was very attached to that friend. And the poor kid was so upset that, she didn't hear from her that day. And she said, I knew something was wrong right away. And that's just a child, They had more common sense than the adults. That best friend probably was a huge support to Maddie. She probably really, like, that best friend probably didn't even realize how much Maddie really.
No.
Right.
No, Sandy, you're not distracting us.
Oh no, Sandy, you're great.
Yeah. Well, I think we've tentatively picked a date, possibly next week, when we're going to talk more about Carly Gregg.
Yeah, that's going to be next week. We're going to do that. Hopefully I have enough time to get my act together to prepare something for everyone.
Cool.
I'm probably looking at Friday, I think.
Okay, let me
Oh.
double check. Fridays usually work for me. Let's see. The 18th?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just put it in there. What time do you want to do?
Well, I was going to leave that up to you. I put
Well,
tentatively 4 o'clock your time.
is that okay with everybody? I know you do it early just for me.
Shut
I just
up,
want to make
Lily.
sure everybody's okay with it. Wow. Today's October 9th already.
I know.
Isn't that nuts?
God's hush.
It is crazy.
It is a bad, bad case,
Mhm.
Maddie.
It is. It's very upsetting.
And then the Carly Gregg case is also not a good
Mhm.
one.
No.
The Maddie one, everybody's talking about whether or not she was pregnant. And I hate that they have to talk about that child, like to open up her life like an open book,
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Not fair, right?
Nope. Poor baby.
Yeah. What a beautiful child.
Just makes you sick what people do to children.
Yeah. And her mother, when she describes her, she was abnormal.
What does that have to do with anything? That's when you take more care of them.
I know,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not so sure. I think Jen's the abnormal one, but.
Mm-hmm.
And the best friend was saying that, she would be sort of up and down with her emotions, but I'm like, but she was being abused.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now that puts that into a whole different light, that behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being assaulted.
Right. Since she's a little tiny little tyke.
since she was 8 that they know of.
Yep, that's what I heard. 8 years old.
Jeez.
Hmm. And it was SA.
Yeah.
Don't eat up both your food, Nunu. No,
That
you
piece
can't
of
just
crap.
He says me.
He wants to eat Julian's food and his food.
Oh, come on, Mom.
He's
Julian's
getting to
not
be
eating it.
getting to be a little too fat.
Willie.
Oh, Willie. Come on, Willie.
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 Talk about being misunderstood.
Stop it.
Oh, he is. He's so misunderstood.
Always been.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Always has been.
He always has been. Yep. He's about to
He
get a
does.
bark collar.
He doesn't do one thing wrong.
Oh, he
Mm-mm.
does.
No, nothing. Willie, you're just perfect, aren't you, buddy?
Those
He's-
spark colors really work, Anna. It's just
Hmm?
a high pitched sound and
Yeah.
they stop immediately.
Smell the soup. I could see that, Nunu.
The one that my friend got, it did a vibration, but it wasn't like a harmful vibration. It just
Mhm.
when she'd bark, it would just vibrate her neck, so she'd stop and like, what was that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to get some. Molly. Not Molly. Taz.
Chicken soup, Nunu?
Taz and
Yeah.
Willie. And
Yes, and
Friday.
Willie, your two boys.
I only had mine on my dog for a week on the
Mhm.
puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Now she
Who is the
doesn't
puppy?
she doesn't bark.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Who is the little pup?
Oh, she's great. It's like it wasn't like getting a puppy. I mean, she followed Carmi outside to go to the bathroom, on the first day. And that's what she does all the time. And now she goes to the door when she has to go out.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's
That's
always
great, Deb. You don't
she's
always
always
get
slept
that.
through the night until the sun comes up, and that wakes her up and she has to go out, and then she'll come back to bed. And
Wow.
yeah, it's been great.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, she's really smart.
Yeah.
The only thing we've taught her so far is to sit and to lay down. And
She's a mixture of two breeds that are very smart.
yeah, she's a Labradoodle.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Labrador and a poodle. They both got good brains.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. If I can just get her to quit pouncing on Carmi.
Poor
Instead-
Carmi.
Carmi's ready to kill her.
Mm-hmm. How'd
She's
they
had
do
enough
when you
of
were
it.
gone? Did
Huh?
Desi say did they do okay while you were gone?
They got in one fight
Yeah.
that she had to break up, and that was it.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Where'd you go, Deb?
I had to go to I went to Illinois and picked up my son, and then we went to Missouri because my niece was getting married.
Oh,
Beautiful wedding. It was really nice.
Take
nice.
pictures.
Yeah,
Oh, good. We'll be able to see some.
Did your son come home with you, or did you take him back to Illinois?
I took him back to Illinois. I wish he'd come here and live.
Oh, shoot.
Is he still talking about maybe coming there?
Why do I always do that?
He doesn't talk about it when he has a girlfriend. I got somebody
Oh.
calling. Hold on.
Okay. Lisa D, everybody says that looked good for them.
Okay.
Mm.
Does anybody have any prayer requests that they need me to add to the list?
Prayer list?
The prayer list.
And just for our people in Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee,
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah.
I hadn't really heard much about South Carolina. Were they spared?
I thought they got a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think real bad compared to North Carolina.
Yeah. Well, I hope they're getting all the help that they need.
Yeah.
I know when we've had really bad tornadoes here, we couldn't even get back home to into our neighborhood without our driver's license showing our address. So if you didn't have that with you, you were out of luck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, they wouldn't let us get into our property to even see what happened for like 4 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you didn't know how bad it was for 4 days?
No.
Oh man.
We knew it was bad though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't know. Then when we pulled up there, we just like pulled in the driveway and all I could do was sit there and cry.
Oh,
I
I'm
bet.
sorry.
So I know how they're feeling.
Yes.
It's a horrible feeling. You're just like, wow, I'm homeless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't have anything. It's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the most horrible feeling in the world.
I can't imagine. That would just be so sickening.
Oh, it is. It's terrible.
And then the people who they've lost,
Oh yeah. At least we
whole
didn't lose.
families.
At least we didn't lose anybody. There was one
Yeah.
woman on their TV the other day, and she was with her sister, and somehow, like she was in the water or something like that, and somebody rescued her. But her
Mm-hmm.
parents and her son were up on top of the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and suddenly the roof of the house just collapsed and took them all.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she said her last her last the thing that her son said at last was, "Take me, Lord."
Really?
Yeah, and oh, her sister and her were both just a mess.
Mm.
I can't even imagine that hurt.
Mm-mm. No.
And isn't my crazy life, isn't her son a miracle?
Yeah,
Yes.
he is a
That's right.
miracle.
That's right.
And when I heard that he had pneumonia, I thought, oh no, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
So many people died of pneumonia after or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
No,
him.
he's just
He's walking and
he
talking the other day.
yeah, he has
It's
just surpassed everything.
a miracle.
Hi, pussycat.
Hey, pussycat.
Pussycat.
Kathy from Texas, your family, okay. Carol, your friend Ron. Okay, let me add that to the list real quick. Okay, I got those added. And no kidding, Lucy J. God be with all the hurting and suffering as we await his return.
And it's part of the human condition.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Teaches us lessons all the time.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty hard lessons.
Yeah, they are.
Did you get yours finished, Jackie?
Yeah, pretty much. They're just sitting, waiting. And I got a frame painted.
Oh, wow.
So these clear ones, they've got to sit for at least a good 8 hours.
Working. Well, does anybody have anything else they want to talk about?
Yeah.
No, and by next week, we'll be talking about a lot of things, right?
Yeah. We'll be talking about Carly. From the mental health aspect, right?
Oh, no
Pretty much.
kidding. I mean, it just like, what was in her head? I mean, what was she thinking? It's
Mm-hmm.
I know. I
can't
know.
even imagine. And I didn't know. And then I saw an interview the other day. I didn't know that she shot the stepdad too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she lured him there using the mom's phone.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. I really think that a lot of it's mental illness.
It has to be at that age.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, her dad had schizophrenia, has
Oh,
schizophrenia, and her mom had bipolar and depression.
oh,
Mm-hmm. From everything that I've heard, she got a double whammy of the genes.
oh.
Hi, help me, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
That's the one I'm working on right now, guys. That coaster there. These are going to be so cute.
Oh, Christy, my niece was saying she didn't get hit yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think it was supposed to hit until early morning. Early morning.
okay. Yeah, I didn't know the timeline at all.
No, they changed that. It's supposed to hit sometime this afternoon, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I thought, that it was
That's the
increasing
last I
this
heard.
afternoon and into tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I rather, if it's going to hit, I rather have it hit during
Daylight.
daylight so people can get
Can
out.
see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Randy said she couldn't find a flashlight anywhere.
Yeah, that's,
But
I understand that.
said she did get some candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only flashlight she had was on her phone.
Yeah. She
And
said she's keeping everything charged.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but when you use that light, your battery runs down quick.
Yeah, that's not probably not your first choice.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
But thank God she did have it. I mean, if you need it, you need it.
yeah.
Yeah. If you got to find your way to the bathroom in the dark, it's not fun.
Yeah, the house that I had out in the country, we would lose power all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't on the same grid as the village was. It was
Mm-hmm.
on a separate thing, and I can't tell you how many times we lost power.
Wow.
And one time it was on Thanksgiving Day,
Oh boy.
and I thought, some of these families probably were having there were only like 10 houses on my street, or maybe not even that much, maybe 8. And I knew that some people were probably hosting Thanksgiving at their house. They probably had the
Yeah.
turkey in the oven and their
Mhm,
power went
mhm.
out. And that time our power was out for over a week.
Oh
Oh
my.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
hard.
yeah, some teenager hit a light pole. She ended up losing her, well, not a light pole, a pole with the wires on it, an electric
Like a
pole.
transformer pole?
And she ended up losing her life.
Oh,
But
Oh God.
it took them over a week to get our power back. And
Wow.
mm.
I didn't, my fireplace was a gas fireplace. And Thanksgiving in Illinois was cold,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I didn't go anywhere because I thought, oh, it will be back up. And everybody in my neighborhood was running their fireplaces, and mine was gas, so I couldn't. Right after that, I ended up changing my fireplace over to a wood burning fireplace.
Oh, dang it.
It just
Yeah,
had a
ours is
gas
gas.
igniter.
Ours is gas. And what we do if the weather's going to be bad like that in the winter is
Uh-huh.
we go ahead and turn the fireplace on because it's got a electric igniter, and that way it's on and it'll stay on
Yeah.
if we lose power.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know there were 2 times. The other time was over Christmas vacation
Mm.
that we lost power for over a week.
Mm. That's so bad because then you lose everything in your freezers,
Yep.
in your
Yes.
refrigerator.
Yeah. You
Yep.
don't people don't think about that, but that's very, very true.
Yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
be off a couple of, hours is one thing, but geez,
Mm-hmm.
that's really crazy.
Yeah, we've had a couple of times where we've been out of power for a week or more than a week over different things happening. It
Yeah.
happens.
Wow.
So it was pretty interesting when we lost power due to one of the tornadoes. Um, my niece's husband took everything out of the freezer and started cooking it on the grill
Yep.
and brought us food, and they had
Oh,
plenty
Might
nice.
of
as
food.
well instead of it going to
Hmm.
waste.
Yep.
That's what my sister used to live in Florida, and then all the neighbors used to bring their grills out and all their food, and then they would have a cookout, a
Hmm.
hurricane cookout.
And share food.
Yeah.
Hmm. We've done that for a tornado cookout.
Jackie, can I see the icicles?
Yeah.
Let me highlight her. Oh, do.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Wow, that is
No,
one heck of an
no.
icicle.
Probably
That's
like
so
paint it in a
pretty.
pearlescent and then put gold over the top of it, maybe
Oh,
some
you gotta
glitter.
show us, please show us what they look like when you're done.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Santa Claus.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
wow.
They're so detailed.
They
Wow.
are.
Another angel.
Oh, I love it.
There's the snowman.
Oh, pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Gary,
Now,
look at this. Look at what,
can you
look at
paint
what,
with just,
hold it up one more second. I want to show Gary.
can you paint with
Poured it out
acrylic
of
paint?
resin. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I know.
you could use any type of paint. Well, not watercolor, but yeah, you can
What's-
definitely.
I did already.
It's
It's
in there?
done. Yeah.
Those are so neat.
I didn't,
I know, I think they're just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And where did you get the molds?
It's a company called IOD, Iron Orchid Designs, and they
Mhm.
have a lot of places that sell their stuff. And so there's a lady, I used to buy them from people in Utah, but there's a lady here that sells it. So I ordered all of it, and that's where all the molds came from. And like this that I'm doing right now, is this gold leaf. And they're transfers. They're like this. And you take the backing off and you lay it down and you rub it until it transfers to what you're doing.
Wow.
There's a lot of really cool ones that I have that are just cute. Like this one.
Oh, those are cute.
Mm-hmm.
They always have so much detail in these.
Yeah, they do.
They're fun
Especially
to
those
use.
wreaths.
That's my favorite. I love the transfers.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Lucy said landfall in a couple of hours.
Oh dear.
I love that.
And
I
then they
didn't
have
realize I was muted. I'm telling you, saying how much I like everything and you can't even hear me.
No.
Wow.
they have stamps and like here's one that's a stamp.
Wow.
Isn't
Pretty.
that cute?
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a ton of these from different times when they sold them.
Mm-hmm. Get them as good a price as you can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look cute with your turquoise earrings.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
my ears were starting to do weird things, like kind of close up where I couldn't get earrings in
Mhm.
there. And
I
so I
find
thought,
that if I
I
don't wear
thought,
them in a
when
while,
I
I get
used to
that.
wear my studs all the time, they never closed up. So I thought, well, I'll get me some cheaper studs and then I'll just wear them all the time and change when I want to
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
put on good earrings.
Yeah, they look nice. I know you love turquoise.
Yes, I
I
do.
love turquoise too.
Mm-hmm.
Such a
My favorite
pretty.
ring is the one that Nana Patty gave me.
It's a turquoise, yeah.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty. When we were at Edisto,
Oh,
I had bought something like I was gonna on that trip, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy one thing for myself. And I forget what I bought, and I didn't have any money left, like to buy anything else. Like I didn't, I just didn't have it. And Nana Patty knew I loved the ring, so she bought me the ring.
ooh, was somebody jealous?
So ever since that day,
Some-
I always remember that, what it was like when she was like, I'm getting you that ring.
Yeah. Was somebody jealous, Lisa?
Oh, probably.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show the ring. Let me go get it. I'll show everybody the ring. It's so pretty.
Okay.
Didn't
upstairs
Sharon
now.
buy you something, Nana, and somebody got really upset about it?
Uh-huh.
You know, it, most of the people that were there were so nice to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we really were very like there was nothing. I mean, despite what was going on, of course, with you, which is just the worst thing that could have
Mhm.
happened. But I was very everybody seemed to be really trying to be good to each other, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, look at Linda. She cooked a big meal for everybody.
she did, and it was delicious.
Uh-huh.
And there was so many good things about it.
Mhm.
It's a shame that there were so many things that weren't good about it.
Yeah.
Away from it. But,
And it didn't come from a bunch of people, it came from one person.
right, exactly.
Yep.
That's my point. Everyone was really nice to each other.
Uh-huh.
But all it takes is one.
I'll tell you, Kathy from Texas, though, had my back.
Yep.
Yeah,
She's a cool lady.
yeah, the real deal. So I'm gonna
I tried to have your back, but I wasn't listened to.
well, I should have tried harder.
No, you probably wouldn't have been listened to either.
No,
This is
you wouldn't have been.
I want people to see the beautiful turquoise ring. I love the
Oh.
workmanship on it.
Let me highlight you. Okay, there you are.
Oh, look, I'm showing you. Like, I'll put it against. See this furniture? I bought this furniture years and years ago. Gary and I were a young couple. We have little kids. Maybe we didn't have the kids yet. And you know what? From the day that we got it, look at all the chipping.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
my dresser is like this. This is my desk that I keep next to my bed. The nightstands did this.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird? Like it
Yeah.
I just thought it was distressed.
no, it's not supposed to be like that. I want to refinish these someday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It really bugs me. Look over here. Look how much. And I'm not really like a person who's like beating up on my stuff, but it never held up well. Never.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. I love the furniture still, though. It's still in good condition, but there was something really probably wrong with the paint,
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
you know?
Good
Here's-
sanding would make that look really nice.
Mhm.
This is the bottom of the ring. Look at the bottom of it. You can see on the inside.
It's so pretty.
I'd love to know, like, who made this ring?
Mhm.
Because this is not a mass-produced piece, you could tell. And you see
No.
how this is this braiding on here? Like, this is not a flimsy ring. Like, you can't bend it. It's very strong.
Oh no, you could tell it's handmade.
Yeah, you can.
Mhm.
Somebody made this and did a phenomenal job on it. So
They
yeah,
did.
that's my ring. I love it. So I wanted to share it with everyone. It's so beautiful.
Since you're sharing with everybody, I have to share my necklace that I
Oh,
got
good
from Christine.
idea. Good idea.
It's beautiful, and I'm in love with it.
Yeah, show everybody. It is beautiful.
And I won't take it off, but I'm taking it off now so I can share it. Oh,
Usually take my jewelry off when I'm home. As soon as I get home from wherever I am, I take my jewelry off.
hey everybody.
I don't know why. I just feel more comfortable without
Here's my beautiful necklace that I got from Christine. Let me get it flipped the right way.
I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Is that a butterfly?
Mm-hmm. Purple.
Because
Oh.
Nana Patty and butterflies and purple go together.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Purple butterfly. It's amethyst, diamonds, and 18 karat gold.
Beautiful. I love it.
It really is.
Oh, you know what? I just was thinking, when is her next sale? Because I always miss them. I'd love to, be there to see one. It's terrible that I'm never usually awake for these things.
She usually starts so late.
Yeah, and then, yeah, usually by your bedtime, and then sometimes it just hops up.
Yeah, it's you don't know when she's gonna do them for sure.
Yeah, sometimes she'll schedule it and
Mm-hmm. I think
everybody
maybe
knows ahead of
Saturday.
time.
Maybe Saturday.
And she didn't stay on very long on Sunday.
No, no, I don't know if she had to work Monday or.
She did, and she was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
And then she
It's a
called
good
me,
sale.
I think she called me the next day, and she was saying something about, yeah, after work or something. And she was saying, oh, she needed to get packages done and this and that. And I go, no, you don't. I go to bed. And she said,
Yep.
you think I should? And I go, yeah, go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
She says, okay, I think I will. God, she works such hours and then comes
Yeah.
home and runs Bella to all of her training. And
Yep. She's a busy woman. Hi, Deborah Schroeder.
hey, Deborah,
I know, help me, Rhonda. She does have beautiful stuff. I think I'm gonna probably go ahead and say the prayer.
Okay.
And is everybody about ready to go or?
yeah,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say the prayer then.
Okay.
Let me fix something. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you on this day when so many things are happening around the United States and around the world. You know what's going on. You know the needs of the people who are in the paths of the hurricane, been who have been in the hurricane. And sorry, I got interrupted. You know, dear Lord, what their needs are. But I want to pray especially for the following people: Davita's daughter-in-law, Daniela, Deb on the Move, My Crazy Life son, Matthew, Robbity Bob, Tracy, Kathy from Texas, family, Tracy's niece, Clarissa, Aurora and her mother, Beth, Lisa D and her family, Carol Clark, her family, and her friend Ron, Jackie's friend Julie, Just a Mom Mazio's son Andrew, LMNW50's friend Dave, Destination New York's friend Judd, Crafty Pete, Sherry, California for fires that they're going through again, firefighters, rescue workers, utility workers, and that is also included in the states affected by the hurricanes: Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, everyone who's in the path of the current hurricane, wildlife, domestic animals. And Lord, just please help our leaders to know what they need to do to make our country a better place, to decrease the cost of living for people who can't afford to even buy groceries. Um, in Jesus' name, we pray all these things. Amen.
amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Yeah. Hey, Wendy's here.
Hey, Wendy.
Well, if y'all don't want to leave and you want to stick around and visit once I end the live, that's perfectly good. Okay. And I'm
Hi,
probably gonna
everyone
go
in
ahead.
chat. Hi, everyone on panel.
I was gonna let you sneak in quietly.
Hey, Lisa.
No, no,
Hey,
Lisa,
Lisa.
Lisa H is here, everybody.
I miss everyone.
Hi, Lisa H.
Hello.
Everybody misses you,
I love
Lisa.
you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Deb, Jackie, and
I was
Lisa.
asked if Deb on the Move was gonna be here today, and also Lisa H was gonna be here.
Hey,
And
the
I said,
gang's
I
all
don't
here.
know.
So Lisa.
Yeah. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Lisa. I'm
How are you
muted.
doing?
Look,
Hi, Wendy.
I love it. Show us the dollhouse.
no, look, Lisa.
You see that, Lisa? Let me highlight it so you can see it.
Here, let me
Oh,
see.
wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't that so cool?
Oh, that is cool.
That baby bed.
She
She's
gave
ready
Aw.
for
us
the baby. That is so cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I bought one of those dollhouse. Well,
Hi, just
not a
mom.
dollhouse, but one
Okay,
of those
Linda.
little things that you can
Lucy.
do, like a coffee shop or something like that. And
Yeah.
my daughter had opened up all the packages and put them all over the coffee table. So they were all mixed around,
Oh,
not
geez.
in the same package. And then I went to the directions and they were in Chinese.
Oh,
I think
no.
Oh my gosh.
I might have gotten it off of Temu. I don't know. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do this.
That's
But
one thing I could say I hate about Timu is sometimes you get something and there's no instructions.
yeah,
Or like you say, they're in Chinese. It is like, oh, geez, come on, guys.
Right.
Yeah, really.
I'm eating my dinner. I'm
I
having
think
a
the
turkey
directions to my
Club, turkey club sandwich.
Yum.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll tell everybody on the live good night. So long, farewell.
Coffee just saying goodbye.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
good night and stay safe.
I love you all.
Bye, everybody. Love
Bye
and
you.
bye.